I think I'm ready to start my childcare business plan, but I need a business plan. If that is you, this is going to be the video for you, because in this video today, I'm going to be talking about how to write your childcare business plan. I know that it may seem scary because let me tell you something. That is something I was not familiar with, but having your childcare business plan and understanding all the fundamental things that it really takes to start, grow a successful childcare business, having that plan in place, which really is a guidance for you throughout your journey, really is fundamental. So stay tuned to the end of this video because I'm going to be talking all about starting your business, your marketing plan, your budgets, your insurances, your non-negotiables, and all the things that you must include to have a thorough childcare business plan. Let's get into it. Plan, I'm going to jump straight into it. The first thing that you definitely want to make sure that you have on your business plan is that A, it's typed up, it's professional, it represents your business. Because this business plan is not just for you to understand like what it takes to really start the childcare business, but this business plan could be for investors, it could be for banks, it could be for mortgages, any of the things that you need funding for, because people want to know like, what is this childcare business about? What is your business about? So one of the first things you want to make sure that you have obviously in your business plan is a great outline, like all the things and all the categories that you will talk about in your business plan. And the first thing that we want to talk about in that business plan is exactly that, the business. So you're going to have sections in your business plan, a description of the business, meaning where are you going to be? What age groups are you going to service? What are you going to teach? What's going to be your mission? What's going to be your vision? This is where you're actually creating those statements in place, okay? So you want to make sure that you have descriptions of your business. You also want to make sure that in your business plan, you have a marketing section, okay? So in the marketing section, how are you going to get this business out there? Online, offline, pounding the ground. Like they want to know your detailed marketing plan. And trust me, you need a marketing plan, right? So you may want to consider having open houses, creating social media, creating TikToks, creating a thorough, nice, clearly laid out, easy, accessible website. Like you want to make sure that businesses can find you, that investors can find you online and offline, creating your Google business on your actual Google platform, tying it into your actual location site. That's important for people to be able to find you when you're creating your business plan. Another section of your business plan, guys, is, I know we don't want to talk about it, but competitors. Who are your competitors? Where are they in your radius? Is it a 5-mile radius, a 10-mile radius? Like, what are they offering? What are they doing that you want to provide a special touch and something unique in your childcare business? Because that is very important to understand. Investors and banks want to know, what's the competition? Because competition is good, right? But you want to make sure, like, how am I going to stand out? So that's where doing your market research and your demographic area is going to come into place so you can understand exactly what is the competition that's out there. So I can either meet them where they are, I can offer something different, or everything else in between. So the next thing we're going to talk about is your operating procedures. We need that in our business plan, okay? So operating procedures is like, how is this ball going, right? So what are our hours of operation, okay? What age groups are we accepting? What is our daily schedule per classroom? When do kids go out? What is going to be our typical break time? Like you want to make sure your operating procedures are clear. What is your emergency plan? If you're thinking about it or you have one already, you need to have your operating procedures in your business plan, because your operating procedures are going to let you know how we're keeping the ball going and how the wheel is spinning. Another area that you definitely want to have in your business plan, guys, I'm going to say is going to be personnel. We cannot operate a business by ourselves. I say this every single time, definitely in all of our YouTube videos, guys, is that your personnel and your staff is your number one asset in your childcare business. So you want to figure out, what positions do I need, right? How many teachers do I need? What is my ratio? These are all things important to know, because based on your state regulations and your ratio, it's going to let you know how many team members you need. Do I need lead teachers, assistant teachers? Do I need a janitor? Do I need a specific after school teacher? Am I thinking about only hiring full-time? Am I thinking about hiring part-time? Like, these are all things you want to actually consider and understand and make a plan for it, because it's not only going to help them and us get in the ducats, but it's going to help you for understanding really like where I'm at in business. And even though it's a plan and it may not all go like boom, 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 it definitely is a great space to know what the potentials are, right? Because then that goes into our budget. You may look up, like we've looked up, many of my clients that have really large facilities, they realize like, hey, I thought that I didn't need a kitchen person, or I thought that I didn't really need like someone to make all the lunch or get all the breakfast. But according to my building and the way that my operating procedures are going, I need a part-time kitchen person. Okay, you may not learn that until you actually get in the building, but think about and have what the positions are and those job responsibilities and descriptions are in your business plan. So another section in your business plan is obviously going to be the insurance. What are the required insurances? So do I just have to have liability insurance, workers' comp? Do I have to have unemployment insurance? Do I also possibly may have to consider having building insurance? Like some buildings, based on what year they were built, require building insurance like outside of the liability. So you want to make sure that you identify what the building insurances are that you have to have in your childcare program. That's very, very important. Okay, now I'm going to get to the finances. And I think that this is so important. And I think that once you understand the finances in your business throughout your business plan, is going to make it clear as day. Okay, maybe not clear as day, but it'll make it as clear as possible. Because I'm going to tell y'all, you can have the best business plan. You could faithfully watch Educated Minds. But guess what? We still gonna learn through error. We still gonna learn through problems. Trial and error is how we grow as leaders, okay? And my last two areas that you definitely wanna make sure that you include in your business plan is gonna be two different type of analysis, okay? So the first one is really going to be your industry analysis. Like an industry analysis is really where you describe what the market is like, okay? You describe what the trends are, whether people have a lot of preschoolers or people have a lot of different pre-K funding or people have a lot of private-based funding, especially on where you're located at. That's where you're educating your investor at, because they don't know the industry. They look at business plans and proposals all the time. So you want to do your due diligence and making sure that you're providing that industry analysis so you can let them know this is where the childcare industry is at. This is where I want to be. This is why it's profitable. This is why I should start this business, okay? The next thing, other analysis is that you really want to have is your customer analysis. So you ever hear people say, you should know your ideal client. You should know who your ideal customer is. It's real. It's very, very real. Even in childcare, even though we are a brick and mortar business, you still need to know your customer base. Like, where are you located? Do you want to be in an urban community? Do you want to be downtown? Do you want to be in a rural community? Do you want to have more privately based paying customers? Do you want to try to get funding through the state or the city or through DHS? Are you trying to make sure that you incorporate, which I know a lot of childcare programs are doing in 2024, is making sure they get other funding streams, right? So how do I position my business for that? So you really want to do a customer analysis so you know and describe your target market. Okay, who your customers are, what their needs are, what their wants are, what their hours are. These things are really, really important to do a customer analysis, because that's going to let you know how to market. That's going to let you know where to build and shop. That's going to let you know where your business will thrive and survive as you start your childcare journey, okay? Is doing those two different type of analysis in your business plan. Hey guys, and welcome to the Educated Minds channel. I am so glad that you are watching this video. If you are thinking about starting a childcare program, you may be wondering, should I do it? Can I get a little bit of guidance? Make sure that you check out our number one childcare course that there is, and it is our Childcare Startup University self-paced course, guys. In this course, I'm giving y'all the blueprint from A to Z on how to start your childcare program. You don't know, and it's not your job to know. But what is your job is to educate your mind on step A through Z. So therefore, you don't make many mistakes that many of us have in the startup process. You don't waste your money on some of the things that you can be saving on a little bit. And more importantly, you understand what it takes to start a quality-based childcare and profitable-based childcare program. So if you are looking for a self-paced course that is super, super affordable and can get all of your questions answered when it comes for business plans, shopping for buildings, leasing buildings, classroom setup, and everything else in between when it comes to passing those inspections on starting your childcare business, make sure you check out the Educated Minds Childcare Startup University course. If you like this video, guys, and more where they came from, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and definitely drop me some comments down below. If you are an aspiring childcare provider and you are looking to write your childcare business plan, let me tell you something, I done took the guesswork out for you. Make sure that you head over to www.educatedminds.com, where we offer a super affordable childcare startup university self-paced course designed just for you to teach you how to write that business plan, because we give you a template already done for you for our industry. And not only that, we teach you how to start and pass those inspections so you can get the child doors open to your childcare business. Until next time.